What up, people? Uh, What up, Swine? Good to see you. Dave, what up, man? Takan, I don't know how to say that. What up, man? I got a little video I put together of cops at traffic stops and how they like to put themselves in harm's way and then blame the drivers and scream at them and berate them and usually give them tickets. Melissa, what up, man? John. Oh, Dave, you're in the 860. What up, man? It's good. I love local people. Who else we got? Yeah, but let me see. We'll get it up. Hold on. I hate this thing. And I found that we always hear about cops. Police departments not hiring cops that are overqualified, too smart for the job. And I found some proof that this actually occurs.
And this right here, we hear this a lot. The cops the police department will not hire people that are too smart and blah blah. And I always thought that was just talk. I mean, we see it, but we have proof now. With where March 16th, 1996, plaintiff Robert Jordan, 500 applicants underwent a written screening process concluded by Law Enforcement Council of Southeastern Connecticut, Inc., a coalition of 14 cities and towns for a position as a police officer. In the fall of 1996, Jordan learned that the city of New London was interviewing candidates. Upon further inquiry, however, he learned from Assistant City Manager Keith Harrigan that he would not be interviewed because he didn't fit the profile. Plaintiff, who was 46 years old, suspected age discrimination and filed an administrative complaint with the Connecticut Commission of Human Rights and Opportunities. The city responded that it removed Jordan from consideration because he scored a 33 on the WPT, and that to prevent frequent job turnover caused by hiring overqualified applicants, the city only interviewed candidates who scored between 20 and 27. The plaintiff brought a civil rights action in the district court for the District Court of Connecticut, alleging that the city and Harrigan denied him for equal protection in violation of the 14th Amendment and Article 4, Section 20 of the Connecticut Constitution. On August 29, 1999, the District Court granted defendants' motion for summary judgment, finding no suspect classification, and the defendants had shown a rational basis for the policy. We agree that New London uses an uppercut, did not violate the Equal Protection Clause, and affirmed the judgment of the District Court. We hate police. We just hate police that do these.
But that was, I always hear it and I've never seen it. And I actually found that one day and I was like, no way. And that probably is a big part of why we have problems like we have in the rest of the video and cops acting like they do because they don't have any, you know what I mean? Real common sense or training. But I had to add that in there because I always hear it, but I've never like flat out seen it, and I wanted other people to see it. I think it's important. But next is just cops and how they act on like the road and traffic stops and what they do, and it's kind of crazy.
They've done this before. They think it's okay to smash people's vehicles, and they think it's okay to break our stuff, and this is why this cycle continues.
In mid-October, Torrance County Deputy Chad Whiston, on the scene of a crash, decides to walk out into the street and smash out mirrors on passing cars multiple times.
Are all tires inflated?
Not only does he deliberately walk out into the road while the truck is coming rather than waiting for it to pass, he's also wearing all black and no safety vest in low light conditions where the speed limit is 55 miles an hour.
I didn't see you there.
Well, you see the red lights?
I did.
Then slow down.
I did slow
You're free to go.
You know what? You can press in my car.
I did, because you almost ran me over. You're free to go.
Only one of the victims has come forward to the Torrance County Sheriff's Department. If you are the other victim or if you know them, please encourage them to come forward. You're not in any trouble. We just want Chad Whiston to pay for the damages he did to your vehicle.
They tend to do that a lot too, and then when they get hurt from hitting stuff and doing dumb stuff, they're sitting home and we're paying them to sit home on unemployment or whatever it is, workman's comp, because they're tools. Like it's crazy. And the next one, the cop actually gets caught trying to do that. It's pretty this next one just happened here in Connecticut too. It's pathetic the way they treat people, and this cop goes crazy. He yells at this lady for a good 10 minutes before another cop comes over and says, "Hey, you need to calm down. Like you're doing a little too much." And it's crazy. That's him. This is the next one, Hinkle.
Officer, give me a unit up here. Immediately. Alpha 3, give me a pull in the parking lot! Pull in the parking lot! We're in this parking lot right now!
I'm so sorry.
Pull over!
Gosh, please don't yell at me, sir.
Pull over now!
Oh my, is there someone else with you?
No, pull over, goddammit! I'm not repeating myself! Get out of the roadway and pull over! Turn the car off. Alpha 3, I'm already got 1 unit stop. You need to go up here for traffic. License and registrations now. Did you not see this bright yellow vest standing in the middle of the street?
No, I did. I thought you were leaving.
No,
Oh,
this means stop. This means stop.
I didn't see that until I was already past.
And then you still drove by me.
I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't.
License and registration now.
Hold on. Sorry. Give me a second, okay?
No, license and registration now.
Okay.
You almost ran over an officer standing in the middle of the street.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize what was.
Now let's make her stand in the cold.
Where do you work?
I work for a clothing company in California.
What are you doing here today?
I'm going to Target.
You're going to Target.
Yeah, to do a pickup.
What is such an important factor that me standing in the middle of the street,
Sir, I
stopping
swear-
you, and you try to run me over?
Sir, I swear.
And then you looked
I
at me,
didn't
you
try to-
waved at me, and then you kept going anyway.
I swear I was not trying to run you over. I thought you were. I'm sorry.
You didn't even attempt to stop your car.
Sir,
You're lucky you're not in handcuffs right this second.
I'm very sorry, sir. I really.
Explain to my
lucky.
kids why they don't have a dad a week before Christmas
This is
because
so
you're
much-
trying to run somebody over.
This is so much
You
better
see the
than
bright lights
handcuffs.
flashing in the middle of the street? That means use caution. There's a cop out there. I got kids at home, and you almost ran me over a week before Christmas.
Sir, when I see flashing
This is
yellow
drama
lights,
It's
queen.
not flashing. It's red and blue.
It was
That's a cop car standing in the middle of the street flashing lights.
I promise I was not.
Lights.
I promise I was not.
I
So
got 2 kids at home waiting for me to come home tonight.
Sir, I'm very
maybe you should
sorry.
find a new
I thought-
profession,
Sorry doesn't break it.
which you'll
You
have.
looked right at me and still decided to drive by.
You'll have plenty of time now to look for a new job, bud.
No, you weren't. I was in the middle of the intersection.
Public service, right here.
And as we'll see in a minute, his excuse he did 2 tours in Iraq, and seeing a car come at him freaked him out. But that's not what I saw. I saw him charge at the car and put himself in harm's way. But it's pretty pathetic that they'll use anything. And now that it's been a little bit, there's a little bit more out on the story. Like I found a couple other things that I didn't find when it first happened. I think they're in here.
Yes, sir. You hurt? Emotionally.
He's emotionally hurt. These are our heroes.
I truly forgot about that too. He got asked if he was hurt, and he truly said emotionally, and he tries to change it after.
He's emotionally hurt because the car drove by him
You got a summons book?
and clearly didn't try to hit him.
Would you mind filling this out for me? My hands are a little shaky right now. Failing to obey a signal of officer.
What a Sally.
Reckless driving.
Whatever else I could think of. I'm glad they fired this dude. I mean, he'll end up somewhere else, but...
I was out here for 30 minutes
I
doing
heard you.
traffic.
Could you get so? Yeah.
30 minutes doing traffic and I almost got ran over once. Everybody else, no problem, no problem.
Vehicle headed dog and took off. Neighborhood camera footage.
Those cops could have been out dealing with that call that was just over the radio.
She almost runs me over.
You need to calm yourself.
What up, everybody? We covered this a while ago when it first happened, and I'm putting together a video now with a couple things that had to do like this, so we kind of revisited it. And there's been some new articles out about everything, and this one kind of cracked me up a little bit. Up here it says, Officer James Hinkle initiated a traffic stop on foot after a car drove through an intersection while he was directing traffic on December 13th. That led to a heated exchange captured on body camera video released by the Waterbury Police Department. It wasn't an exchange. An exchange is, I would assume, both parties acting heated, when that wasn't true. It was just this lame officer from Waterbury. And the more I look into stuff, it seems like Waterbury is one of the worst police departments in our state. And it's funny that they put right in here that they fired him. Where is it? Let's find it. The interaction resulted in an internal investigation after a supervising officer made a complaint. NBC Connecticut obtained documents related to the probe after conducting interviews and reviewing body camera footage, or body cam video. Investigators wrote that Hinkle's behavior was willful and reckless in conduct on becoming of an officer. Okay, so it's nice to see that you guys hold Hinkle accountable, but why haven't you held Adler accountable, the clowns who arrested Northeast Auditor, the clowns that jumped out and beat that guy up a couple weeks ago? Like, it doesn't work if you only do it 1 out of 30 times. They also found Hinkle provided conflicting information about a hand injury. Documents show he told supervisors at the scene he was struck by the vehicle's mirror, but dash cam footage shows him hitting the car. Let's not get this twisted. Because in both the videos I got right now, these officers run into traffic and hit vehicles and then scream about almost being hit. It doesn't make sense. And then let's say he was hit, right? And his hand was hurt. Now we'd be paying him to sit at home, recovering. In his patrol activity report the same day, he wrote that he slapped the mirror. Then in a follow-up medical visit, he claimed that he sustained a work-related injury after being struck by a vehicle. Of course he would say it was a work-related injury after he goes and gets himself hurt on the job. Investigators noted that he told another officer he was hurt emotionally and told the driver, "If I had been injured, it would have been an arrestable offense." He's a clown, dude. Investigators concluded that Hinkle falsified and feigned illness reports. Oh no. Did he? Let's remember this when another department hires him and you guys are calling him into court to put other people in jail, that this dude is a liar. In an administrative interview with union lawyers present, Hinkle said he was in a heightened emotional state. He went on to say, "I had 2 tours in Iraq, and when a car comes at you like that, it freaked me out." Well, then maybe you should get a job that doesn't involve traffic duty, standing where cars come at you. And let's not let's not twist it again. That car you wouldn't even have been close to that car if you didn't run 8 feet towards the car and hit it. So it couldn't have freaked you out that much, Hinkle. You're a liar and you're a scumbag. Hinkle was fired on January 9th with police chief saying he undermined public trust. Again, what about all these other officers that undermine the public's trust? What about Adler? What about all these other losers? It is what it is. This is what our officers take the responsibility of, especially our supervising officers that take the responsibility of policing ourselves and keeping ourselves in check. Spagnolo said on January 10th. Spagnolo's a loser too. We reached out to the Waterbury Police Union and the woman that was involved in the traffic stop. I haven't heard back from either. Of course not, because the police will never talk about their mistakes and own up to it, even though that's what they're pretending they're doing here. Hinkle's a loser. Spagnolo's a loser. That whole department is full of losers.
There we go. But yeah, I don't know, man. And the sad part is they get away with treating people like this all the time, left and right. Also, what I wanted to bring up while I was on, so as everybody knows, that was a part of it. Mata got out and he is free. He still has to make his monthly payments on his bond, I guess, and is having a hard time. So his Cash App's in the description. All his info's in the description. Where's Melissa at? Melissa's in the chat. She should probably throw it up. But if anybody wants to help this man stay free, please do, because he's a real freedom fighter. And he's definitely getting abused down there in Fort Worth. But it makes it easier at night knowing that he's home. It sucks when anybody's in jail, but especially people that are in jail that didn't do anything. How's everybody else doing? I just watched one of the craziest videos that I've seen in a long time. I watched so many now. There's not like a bunch that really stick out that are like, wow, that's messed up. And I just saw one and it was like, holy crap. I gotta find it again and get the info on it. But yeah, Mata is a great dude, Swine. He really is. I was just glad I got to be a part of helping him get out and get free. There he is. Melissa just threw it in the chat. If anybody's looking, I think it's in the description. I put it in there before. I wish I had some of his videos up we could show, but I can't because I can only have the one up we played before. But it's basically just showing people how these cops act out there and educating people not to let them act like that. That first cop smacked her car and then said, "Oh, you're free to go." I was free to go this whole time. You never told me I couldn't leave. And he was really breaking people's stuff. The second cop smacked the mirror and then tried to say he hurt his hand on the job. Like, you're an idiot, dude. And I would guarantee you within a year that cop is going to be at one of these other departments around Waterbury. We'll keep an eye out and see, but I would guarantee it. The Waterbury cop or New London cop that got fired for beating and tasing a dude at a recovery center, he got fired, and the same department rehired him within a year. So I don't have much faith out here. These cops are bad, and they don't really care what you've done. But I wanted to show you guys those videos, see what you guys thought. It's good to see what other people think. Get some of this word out. Thank you, Jessica. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Because as much support as we get a lot of hate too. Static, appreciate you too. We're probably going to jump off because there's not much going on. I just haven't been doing much lately because life's been kind of crazy. But I miss everybody and I miss getting stuff out. So we'll be around. Maybe we'll go do something tomorrow. Yeah, Vincent, for real. Usually this kind of behavior does get a promotion. Instead of in trouble. It's sad. But with that, everybody have a good night. Keep in mind Mata and his cause and what he's going through down there, and we will be talking to